Alright, so before we get into today's video, guys, I have made a Discord, so if you guys want to go join it, it's going to be in the description, and it's going to be the pinned comment under this video. You're going to be notified every time I upload, if I go live, and plus sometimes I like to go in there and talk to you guys. It's a great time. But anyways, guys, join that, and let's get straight up into this video. Alright, so it's about that time again that we do another settings video, guys. You guys request it all the time, and you know, it's after an update and I like to do these. So if you guys are new to the channel, love the best settings, the best class ups, or anything that's going to help you improve overall, make sure that subscribe button and with that bell so you guys don't miss any brand new videos. Let's get 3 likes on today's video, and let's get straight up into these settings. Alright, so guys, we're going to be starting off with our graphic settings part first. Now, not too many people play on PC, but I know people that do play PC have their own settings. But if you don't really know what's going on with your computer or whatnot, I would say run lower end settings so you can perform a lot better. And plus, it does help you with FPS. So having that saying, that's all I really got to say about computers. But for the main thing about the graphics, you need to go down to display and add the field of view of 120 and the ADS field of view of affected. So that's really it for the graphics. Alright, so we're at our audio settings now. Now, I know not too many people are going to be like, alright, I'm going to use his settings. I know everybody has their different types of settings. So if there's only one thing I could tell you to change, is going to be your audio preset, and you're going to change it to headphones. Now, this is going to make it where your headphones are a lot louder and more clear. So if you play Search and Destroy or any league play and you need to sound whore a lot, or in general in pubs if you're trying to get any nukes or anything like that, if you need to sound whore, this is going to help that out a lot. You're going to be able to hear people walking across the boat from like where B is, and if you're in the spawn, it's just that loud and so clear. It's going to help you out a lot for sound whoring, and you're going to know where people are. So that's really the main thing that you need to know about audio settings. Alright, so we have our controller settings now, which is going to be by far the most important thing that you guys need to know. So here, listen up. So what we got here for our first sensitivities of vertical and horizontal is going to be 8 on high. Now this is going to help just because it's not low, nor if it's too high. It's just perfectly in the middle. Now, a lot of people ask me this question, Paradox, how do you get better at Call of Duty, or how do you perform better in games? Now, the one thing is I'm going to have to tell you is a perfect comfortable sensitivity. If you're not having a comfortable sensitivity, if it's too low, you're not going to be able to target people too fast and eliminate them, or if it's too high, you're not going to be able to target them, you're going to be missing your shots, and you're going to get killed. So having this on, again, it's in the middle, it's not too fast, nor is it too slow. So having this on, it will be your first thing that you need to put on. Now, we're going to be going into our low and high zoom stick sensitivity, and you need to put this on 0.8 on both of these. Now, if you look here at the low zoom, anything below a 3x sight or lower is a red dot sight, an ACOG sight, or anything like that. And your high zoom sensitivities are anything above a 4x or higher. So going to the low zoom is going to be like your red dots and anything like that. So when you're aiming down sight with these things, you're going to be a lot slower, targeting your people a lot easier, making this more of just being more comfortable and using it when you're going to be more accurate using this, guys. Trust me on this. You're going to be more accurate. A lot of pro players do this as well, having lower stick sensitivity. So when they're aiming down sight, they move a lot slower so they can actually hit their target, just in case when they're firing and they move off their target a little bit, it's not going to be super quick, so you know they're not going to be missing any shots. So the stick sensitivity low and high zoom is going to be 0.8. Now, for the button layouts, this is different as well. I do use a Battle Beaver controller. It's just like a SCUF controller. I just use little buttons on the back of my controller. So having this on, I just keep it at default, but I have my little buttons on the back mapped to crouch and jump. So I have that on to help me out a lot. The flipped L1, L2, R1, R2 is default. My hands are too big to be using the top triggers. I just don't like that. It feels very uncomfortable to me. So I have the bottom triggers on. For the vertical invert vertical look, I have on disabled. If you have this enabled, if you look down, you look up, you look up, you look down. You don't want that on. It's going to mess you up. Now, the most important thing here. Now, it's going to be our aim response curve. I put a poll up yesterday, and a lot of people didn't know about this. It's really important that you guys know about it. So basically having this on, if you have standard, you know, your sticks, just it's just, it literally gives you a definition on the top right here. Simple power curve map for aim stick to aim rate. So that's not really the best. Now, the best thing here is going to be the dynamic. So basically, when your analog stick moves, the game's going to move with it. There's not going to be any type of delay whatsoever, not even a 1 millisecond. When you move, it's going to move. So if I have to say this, I'm going to put it in simple terms. If you are a really good player and trying to be the best that you possibly can, run dynamic. This is going to help you with fast initial responses. It's like I said, when you move, it's going to move. Now, linear is if you're trying to improve on your aim and get a little bit better before going to dynamic. This is going to be the best thing for you. Now, this is basically going to help you with a little bit of aiming. So basically it says here, aim stick maps directly to aim rate. The aim stick curve is the same as the aim rate. So having this on is basically just going to help you with a little bit of aiming. And basically, if you're a little bit of a beginner, this is going to help you a lot better than the dynamic would. So if you're a lot better and trying to get a lot better and stuff like that, throw on dynamic. Now, this new thing here is the trigger haptics. I don't really know about this as a new thing here. So this is something about the it says here the trigger haptics provide a vibration feedback that tension on the controller triggers. So when you fire, it's going to leave a vibration. But I have this off because I don't like any vibration whatsoever. Having this on will mess up my aim, and I don't want that. So any type of vibration is disabled from me. I don't like that whatsoever. Now, going into our gameplay, which is going to be the target assist, aim assist modes, just basically aim assist in general. I have mine on enabled, of course. You want target assist. It's going to help you out a lot. And then we have our target aim assist mode, which is going to be standard. I don't use any legacy, precision, or focusing. Standard by far for me is the best. I feel more comfortable using it. Focused, I hear people say it's the best. It's the best. It's not. It's not the best. Don't listen to those people. I don't know why people say that. Precision's not even good. Legacy's not even good. Standard is just the best thing that you can run for the aim assist mode. Trust me on it. Don't change it, all right? For the ADS, aim assist is enabled. This is going to help you when aiming down sights. Your aim's quickly going to move toward the closest target. So having basically aim assist on while aiming down sight. Mantle behavior is manual now. They did buff the auto mantle. I just want everybody to be clear on that. So basically, if you jump near anything, you are gonna mantle over it, so be careful. But they kind of chalked the automatic mantle, so you want to have this on manual 1 press. Don't have it on 2nd press because it's chalky. You don't want that on. Just keep it on manual 1 press. So when you jump, you're gonna jump again and you're gonna mantle over it. So have that on. Aim assist behavior, hold. Steady aim behavior, hold. Apply for all. Aim based, and basically this is the most important part as well. Stick layout is going to be default. ADS stick swap, you don't want to have this on. Don't mess with your aim sticks. Your left stick minimum input threshold is going to be 0. So when you're playing Call of Duty, you know when you move left on your left analog stick, you're going to move. So having to increase this is going to help with drifting, but since it's your moving stick, you're always constantly moving. So having this on low, it's going to help you with easier movement. So you can barely just touch your analog stick and you're going to move. So you don't have to press down on hard it and just make your controller wacky, and you just don't want to mess it up. Having this on is going to make it where you don't have to put too much power or press hard enough to make it move. So I love using the threshold input of 0 on the left stick. Now for the left stick, maximum input is going to be 99. You don't want to mess with that. Keep it on 99. The right stick input threat, I'm going to have on 10. You don't want to have this on 0 because you don't want drift on your aiming. So basically on your right stick, you don't want to have any movement. You want to make this a little bit stronger. I put at 10. It's very comfortable here, and a lot more pros use it. So having this on, if you go on 0, you're going to have aim drift. You're going to be looking up to the sky every time for no reason, and you don't know why. It's your controller. So put this on 10. It's going to make you feel a lot better, and you're going to feel more comfortable using it. And the maximum thresh put is 99. Now the trigger dead zone sensitivity. Now this is going to be how sensitive your triggers are. So the bottom triggers here. So this is why I say run these as well. So put this on 0.01. You don't even have to press the button in fully and it's going to fire. It's that easy. If you guys have problems shooting or anything like that, put putting this on 0.01 is going to make it super sensitive. So if you have any problems with like your fingers hurting or anything like this, is going to help you out a lot. And plus, if you just, you know, say if you're doing something and you look over, you can start shooting immediately. It's going to be very helpful. And then basically everything else is you don't really need to know. That's just displaying stuff. Just keep it on default. But guys, that is my settings video. I know a lot of people have requested this and I wanted to make this video. But anyways, guys, that's going to wrap it up for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching.